Now, if you on a diet and you take your diet serious, then this recipe is not for you because, baby, big my back and call me a snack. These Biscoff stuffed banana French toast is so good that you have to make it if you have not already went on ahead and try this. And I'm going to show you exactly how I made it in this recipe. So first thing we got to do is go ahead and make our stuffing custard for the banana pudding. And yes, I'm going to use boxed banana pudding, and I'm doing it the new school way that they are doing it, and I'm going to show you exactly how. So I went on ahead and got 1 box of banana cream. I got 1 box of vanilla jello banana pudding mix, and we're going to go ahead and add that into a bowl just like this right here. After I got that pudding mix inside of a bowl, we're going to add 2 cups of milk. Now you can use almond milk, you can use oat milk, you can use regular milk. It came out perfect. I'm using the almond milk. After that, I went on ahead and mixed it together until I got everything incorporated. And I'm just going to use a fork mixing everything. After I got it mixed, I'm going to go ahead and put it in the fridge. It took me about 30 to 35 minutes for mine to set all the way completely. Even though the box said 5 minutes, it took about 35 in the fridge to set. Now, while I have my pudding mixture in the fridge setting, I've told you we're doing this the new school way, so stay with me, y'all. I'm going to get another bowl. We're going to get our cream cheese, 8 ounces, room temperature, already softened cream cheese, and we are going to add it to a bowl. Now, I was sitting there trying to make sure I got all that cream cheese out, scrape the sides, the tops, the bottoms, everything. In addition to that cream cheese, you're going to get 1 can of condensed sweetened milk, and you are going to add it to that cream cheese mixture. Now, if you have a blender, you can go ahead and blend this so you can get this nice and smooth, but I do not have a blender, so we're going to do it the old-fashioned way, and we are going to use a fork. And you're just going to go ahead and have to stir it. And stir it and stir it and stir it and stir it. I promise you, you are definitely going to get the consistency you're looking for, but it is going to take some stirring, and that arm is going to be tired. Once you get it to the consistency that we're looking for, it should be smooth. It should look just like this. No lumps, no bumps, no nothing. Now, I told y'all again, we're doing this the new school way, so stay with me if y'all lost me. We're going to get us some Cool Whip that is already thawed out. You're going to sit it in the fridge the night before, and you're going to add your Cool Whip into your cream cheese and condensed milk mixture. And what we're going to do is we're not going to mix that in there. We're just going to fold it. You're going to take everything and just fold it right in until everything is incorporated, but we're not mixing it. Now, after I got everything completely incorporated, it was time to go back to the fridge and check on our pudding and see if it has set, and it has completely set. So now we're going to take our condensed milk, cream cheese, and Cool Whip mixture, and we are going to add it to our pudding, and we're going to do the same exact thing. We're just going to go ahead and fold it in there. Now I'm getting everything in there. Once I get everything in there, I'm going to go ahead and start folding it. After I got everything folded in there, I had to go ahead and give it a little taste test. And when I tell you, this was so good. I was a little bit on the fence about trying the new school way, but it was actually really good. So now it's time for me to go ahead and get our bread. This is the bread that I'm using. This bread is so soft. I'm absolutely in love with this bread. Every time I go to the supermarket, I make sure I pick up one of these for when I want to do a breakfast. I prefer to use this bread right here, or either a brioche bread. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut it kind of thick because remember I said we're going to stuff these. So I want to make sure my bread is thick enough to make sure that I can get the stuffing in. Once I slice my bread, I'm going to take a smaller knife and I'm just going to put a little hole at the bottom of each bread and create sort of a pocket so that the stuffing has somewhere to lie. After I got my pocket created, it was time to go ahead and get our banana pudding mixture. I'm going to put it in a Ziploc bag because I didn't have a piping bag, and then I'm going to go ahead and stuff my bread. Now that my bread is stuffed, went on ahead and created my French toast custard, which was just some milk, eggs, and a little bit of pumpkin pie spice that I use. You can use cinnamon and nutmeg instead if you don't have pumpkin pie spice, or you can add you some vanilla to it as well. That's definitely going to take the flavor up a notch. After I got my bread soaked in that custard, I got a pan, put a little bit of butter, and we're just going to cook it on both sides until it's nice and toasted brown, just like this. You want to make sure that your bread got that nice toasty look feel to it, and then it was time to go ahead and start plating. Went on ahead and added my stuffed French toast to the pan, added in some fresh bananas. After I added in those fresh bananas, I did have these Biscoff cookies in there, so I put those in a bag, crunched those up, and then I added my Biscoff cookies right to the top of our stuffed banana pudding, French toast. After I got my Biscoff cookies on there, I wanted to go ahead and be fancy, so I'm gonna add me just a sprinkle of syrup right on top, because we do have some sweetness in here already, so you don't need too much. After I get my syrup on top, I'm going to be just a little bit more fancy, add me in some cinnamon sugar right on top, and breakfast was served. So if you have not had you some Biscoff stuffed banana French toast, you are definitely missing out, and you need to put this on your menu for this week.